What's up guys, this is James White with Frequent Reviews, bringing you as on TV product reviews, gadget reviews, and more. Now today I'm taking a look at the new SkinGuard razor from Gillette. This is designed to alleviate razor bumps, redness, irritation, and more. Let's check it out in today's video. All right, before I go any further, with full disclosure, this is a sponsored post. It's my first ever sponsored post in almost 3 years, and there's a reason for that. That's because I don't usually take sponsored posts. Not that I haven't got offers. I've probably gotten 100 offers in the last 2 years, and I've turned them all down. But when I heard from Gillette, a couple of things actually jumped out at me. Number one is I did review 2 of their razors in 2017. I liked them very much, the Mach 3 and the Fusion 5 Pro Shield Power. In fact, the Fusion 5 has been my go-to razor ever since then. I've recommended it to a bunch of people and in my everyday life. And number two, I've posted a few shaving videos over the years, and even though I don't consider myself a shaving expert, I don't really know what constitutes a shaving expert. I get a lot of questions from people that write in and ask me shaving related questions. I just heard from a guy last week. He asked me about razor bumps, sent me some pictures of his neck. They're very significant razor bumps. My typical response is, I don't really know. I mean, don't use harsh gels, or, don't shave too closely. There's not a lot you can really offer someone. Not only that, but the reason I originally grew a beard back in my 20s is because I actually had razor bumps on my submandibular gland area. Now, that's the reason I even know the phrase submandibular gland, is because I asked the doctor about my razor bumps, and that's the phrase I used, submandibular glands. So I've embraced having a beard since then, but that's the reason I originally grew one. And I actually also it's kind of rare, I get razor bumps in the back of my head. So I'm a first-hand sufferer of razor bumps and skin irritation from shaving. So the SkinGuard was a pretty compelling option for me to consider. And the final thing is I only agreed to this if I could use it first and if I liked it. So after about 3 weeks of using it, I actually believe this is a good product. So I said, we'll go ahead with it. So with that out of the way, let's move on with the video. And the reason I'm sitting here in my car is because I've arrived at my first destination. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that this Walmart I've been to quite a few times as I show myself shopping here. So this is actually an opportunity to show you where the SkinGuard can be purchased. Check it out. Now, there are 2 options you can buy. There's the single razor pack and the regimen kit. The regimen kit is an exclusive Walmart, but I'll show you what they both look like. All right, I've got my single razor and my regimen kit. Let's go back to the house, crack these open, take a closer look. All right, closer look here. Here's a single razor package, clinically proven for sensitive skin. That's the razor itself. Now the regimen kit says designed for men with razor bumps. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 blades, handle, and the pure clean shaving gel. Let me crack this open and get a closer look. All right, let's take a closer look at the blade itself. This is the cartridge for the SkinGuard technology. You notice those blue combs there? That actually is kind of one of the tricks of this razor, that it actually absorbs the pressure from your hand and smooths the skin out. So really the blades are touching the hair and not the skin. That's actually kind of a big deal as far as reducing the skin irritation. The 2 blades here are spaced apart. There's lubrication strips before and after. The spacing actually keeps the hair from being tugged as much as when you have some of the other razors that are closer together. And not to be forgotten, there's a precision trimmer on the end here, which is a nice feature. It's good for touching up around your nose, clean up edges. Now the handle itself, a nice ergonomic handle. But check this out. This is the handle for the Fusion 5 Pro Shield Power I've been using for a couple of years. I've taken this thing to Australia, Hawaii, Puerto Rico. I've been using it for 2 years now. And check this out. That's right. If you don't want to give up your flex ball or your beloved handle, you don't have to. It fits on those handles as well. Pretty cool. Now there's different reasons why people get skin bumps and irritation. Sometimes it's just using a foam or a gel that has a lot of alcohol in it. As far as irritation goes, imagine this is your face and the razor is pushing along there and the skin kind of lifts up and then the razor rubs against it. That's not comfortable. Sometimes guys just go over it too many times. As far as razor bumps goes, most normal shaving, the blade comes across the skin, it lifts the hair up, cuts the hair, and then the hair falls back down to the follicle. That means you've got a close shave. Now the hair doesn't necessarily grow back out straight. Sometimes, especially if it's curly, it can grow at an angle, go into the skin instead of out of the follicle, and that can cause razor bumps and ingrown hairs. So what they've done with this razor, as I talked about earlier, is they've designed a few features to address those things with the razor spaced apart, to reduce the tugging. The blue SkinGuard here, which actually smooths the skin and raises the blades just a little bit so it touches the hair more than the actual skin itself. Now, it's not designed to be the closest shave. It's designed to be a comfortable shave that alleviates some of those irritation and razor bump problems. I've been using it for a little over 3 weeks now. I use it here where I do have irritation problems, here where I don't. My entire head, which usually doesn't except for the back of my head. As you can see, the back of my head, look at that, it's beautiful. No razor bumps back there. And sometimes I do get some irritation back there. So now I'm gonna put it to the ultimate sensitive skin test where I shave here and here down to a goatee. This skin hasn't been touched in months. Let's do it. All right, here we go. I haven't shaved on camera for a while. First up I gotta do is trim this to stubble before I start shaving. And here we go. Next up, time for the razor. All right, let's try the SkinGuard razor on this fresh skin right here. See how it goes. I actually usually shave in the shower with the mirror in there, but I'm not taking the camera in there with me, so I'm doing it over the sink old school right now. Here we go. For a blade that really isn't touching your skin, it's taking the hair off pretty quickly. There's no redness. Zip. Looking pretty good. No irritation. Well, let's try this side now. What was that, about 30 seconds? Looking pretty good. Now I'm going to take this trimming blade and touch up the edges a little bit. That's a hard spot to get right there. Normally I would never put the camera this close to my face, but just to give you a close-up, this is a couple minutes after shaving. No redness, no irritation. Looks pretty good. So in the end, I've been using the SkinGuard for several weeks now, and I'm actually quite happy with it. I'll definitely continue to use it here, back there where I get the most razor bumps. And I might alternate with the Fusion 5 for the areas that don't really need it as much. Although I have been using it for my entire scalp and my entire face, and I've had no problems with it. If you have sensitive skin or razor bumps, check out the new Gillette SkinGuard razor. You can get it at Walmart or online. I'll have a link in the description below. If you want more information about the razor, check out the Gillette YouTube channel. Thanks a lot, guys.